Hello there, I'm Kate Miles from the Mind Body Reset, and I'm here today to talk to you about our Fizzy Drinks Challenge for May. Now, the news that fizzy drinks are banned for us isn't really much of a shock, but as with most of our guilty pleasures, knowledge doesn't necessarily stop us from indulging. The biggest danger from fizzy drinks doesn't, however, come from the hidden additives, flavourings, or colourings, although these are issues in my book. The biggest downside comes from their sugar and carbon dioxide content. Now, as you know, I have plenty of concerns about sugar beyond obesity and poor dental health, as it produces inflammation. But some experts even claim that sugar is highly toxic and could be one of the leading causes of illness and mortality. So, sugar in liquid form can be particularly problematic, as we are unwittingly consuming far more than we realise. Now, we probably wouldn't put 6 spoons of sugar on our cereal, but we'd happily consume one little can which contains around 6 to 12 teaspoons. So here are 10 reasons why you might want to cut fizzy drinks from your menu. Our mental health. The overconsumption of sugary food and drinks has been linked to depression, poor memory formation, learning disorders, and possibly an increased risk of dementia. Our skin. Fizzy drinks cause premature aging as the sugar damages our skin cells and collagen bonds. Our organs. Sugar causes a build-up of visceral fats that can block our arteries, damage our kidneys, create fatty liver disease, and lead to liver failure, reduced kidney function, and hormone production. Plus compromised toxin excretion, high blood pressure, heart attacks, and strokes. Our bones. Women who regularly drink fizzy drinks as their main intake of liquid are apparently 3 times more likely to develop osteopenia, which is a precursor to osteoporosis. One theory is that the phosphoric acid used as a preservative may reduce our absorption of calcium. Sugar rush. There's evidence that shows that sugar in fizzy drinks is absorbed and used up quickly by the body, which leads to a rapid drop in energy, causing cravings for more. Feel-good effect. The sugar cascade that giving into cravings creates also stimulates the pleasure receptors in our brain to release a chemical called dopamine. We then crave more of this feel-good sensation, so we turn to more of the same, which can become an addictive pattern of behaviour. The chaos of caffeine. Often colas and energy drinks are seen as an alternative to coffee. However, their sugar levels tend to be far higher, plus the after effects of caffeine shouldn't be overlooked, as too much can lead to palpitations, high blood pressure, dizzy spells, shakes, headaches, and dehydration. The hormonal effect. The body is a finely balanced entity where even the slightest change can cause ripples affecting a multitude of different functions. When there's a sudden increase in blood sugar, there's a resultant surge in insulin. This is the body's panic mechanism to get glucose out of the blood and into storage. If you ingest sugar in large quantities regularly, you'll cause a lot of stress to the pancreas. Over time, this leads to it failing to keep up with the insulin demands, which can in the long term lead to diabetes. But don't fall into the trap of 9, the diet drink deceit. Now, research suggests that low or no calorie artificial sweeteners are recognised by the body as if they were sugar. So they're also highly chemically laden, and therefore they may in effect be even worse than sugar, as they are, of course, unnatural. And 10, the acid test. Fizzy drinks, diet or otherwise, all contain carbon dioxide, which when mixed with water forms carbonic acid. Plus they also generally contain citric acid, which together can make your can of poison nearly as corrosive as battery acid. But if that doesn't put you off and you still want some fizz, here's how to do it healthily. Save the real thing for special occasions, then the rest of the time stick to the alternatives. A small step in the right direction might be to try naturally sparkling water with a squeeze of lemon, lime, or a mixture of both, a crush of mint, as well as lemon, or a dash of proper but not made from concentrate juice. So do proceed with caution if you choose to buy flavoured fizzy water though, as it's still acidic and the sugar content may surprise you. But if you're really keen to cut the acid as well as the sugar, then add your healthy flavour to your still water instead, and if possible develop a taste for plain water as your go-to drink. So if you'd like to accept this month's challenge, do remember in case you are dependent on sugar, to cut back gradually as you make that shift away from regular fizz towards healthier options. Thank you for watching. I hope you found that helpful. Goodbye.